trimmed in blue and red, going left to right as we call it. Tennessee Tech, the road purples, trimmed in gold. And we are underway at the Gentry Center. Tennessee State controlling the tip. Tennessee Tech opens up man-to-man.
Well, a little bit of a surprise because most teams have gone zone on Tennessee State. Not the case here in this game.
And they go straight to St. Andre, and she puts it up and in. Early lead for the Tigers. Here's that trap. They want to get them right as they cross into the front court. Tennessee Tech handles it.
Actually, a man-to-man. It's a tight man-to-man here to start the game.
They'll trap out at half court and try to get them, but then they fall back into that man-to-man, as you mentioned. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Owens drives and putting it up and in underneath is Reagan Grimes.
Yeah, very alert pass there from Owens, in trouble, but managed to shovel it inside the Grimes, and she gets her first two.
This time, Tennessee Tech comes back with the zone. A little floater that time by Sanaya Parker. Parker and Lyric Cole were not available for the Lady Tigers in their win Saturday over Lindenwood.
I think they're going to give that one to St. Andre.
And three-pointer. Grimes has scored all 5. And as you mentioned, St. Andre has scored all 4 for the Lady Tigers. The turnover. Lady Tigers will turn it over. They've turned it over 20 times this year. Drive, and we're going to have a charge that time as Reagan Hurst just sort of lowered her shoulder.
Well, she got the steal, and I think she felt like she had the numbers, but got in trouble the closer she got to the basket, lowered the shoulder, went in, and was called for her first and team first.
Played a minute and a half here at the Gentry Center. Now, Tennessee Tech trying to do the favors with a little half-court trap. They'll fall back into the 2-3 zone. As you mentioned, Lady Tigers not the best shooting team from the field, only 37%, only 21% on three-pointers as we approach 10 seconds on the shot clock. They go inside, up and in by Diamond Cannon.
Well, they've gotten a lot better throwing that ball inside the paint to the bigs, and this time nice feed in the Cannon.
Now driving up and drawing the foul that time was Harley Painter. It's going to be on Sanaya Parker, her first, team's first, and to the free throw line will be Harley Painter, 5'8" redshirt guard out of Grayson, Kentucky. 10 for 10 at the free throw line. Is that good?
That's pretty good. 100%. 100% is good in anybody's game. 5'8", a sophomore out of Grayson, Kentucky.
Makes the first free throw. Tennessee Tech, 74% as a free throw shooting team. Always good outside shooters, free throws solid in that area. And Kim Roseman, she harvests Kentucky and the Cumberland Plateau for those shooters. Spin, that time by Anderson, bit out of control. And then in the backcourt, making matters worse, is Ebony Williams with her first, team second.
Yeah, Ebony Williams reaching in, trying to come up with a steal. Didn't have it best to back out of that situation.
6 apiece, played nearly 3 minutes here at Gentry Center. The trap, Tennessee Tech gets through it. And wide open three-pointer long by Hurst. And running the other way, St. Andre. Look, I don't know if that was a shot or a pass. Neither one were effective.
No, I really think it was a pass.
I think she wanted to. I think she was going to shoot, and then it was a. If it's a pass and a shot, I'm not even going to try. Anyway.
Yeah, don't leave that one alone, Greg.
Yes, yeah. But I can only get in trouble as a couple Lady Tigers check in. Zion Shannon and Anaya Webb.
Anaya Webb Anaya Webb has a capability of shooting the long ball. So we'll see if they use her to kind of break through this zone.
Reagan Hurst back at the free throw line. Makes it. Upperman High School. Baxter, Tennessee, right in the middle of the plateau. About 25 miles west of Cookeville, where Tennessee Tech is. And we're going to have an over-the-back underneath. on the rebound on Harley Painter. That is her first, team second.
And it appeared as though Tennessee Tech was going to try some full court pressure, but only token pressure.
Nearly an over and back on that time as Tech falls back into that zone, rather. 2-3 zone.
2-3 it is.
Yeah, they're going to pack it in. They're going to make TSU beat them from the outside, and little officiating right in front of us by Malia Owens, and got the call.
Yeah, well, and it was Shannon that was trying to make a move without the ball. She was kind of hit and didn't go after the basketball. She should have been able to get to it.
Going down on the shot. We've got bodies everywhere. Collateral damage as Hurst gets a face full of one of her teammates' shoes.
That's right. 3 players actually on the court, and I think the result is going to, with all of that, it's going to be a foul on Ebony Williams. That will be her second.
Wow, 2 already. Team's third, and Ty Evans up quickly off the bench. Comes Lyric Cole. Lyric Cole, team's leading rebounder at 6 per game, the Austin Peay transfer.
6 feet tall, but she can really sky.
Tennessee Tech inbounding underneath its own basket, leading it 7-6. Out on the perimeter, loose handle that time by Webb. We're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow remains with Tennessee Tech.
Yeah, Tennessee State got the opening tip. So possession arrow will go to, as you said, to the Golden Eagles. I'll tell you, both teams really hustling like there's no tomorrow.
And getting underneath, and Reagan Grimes, the play worked, the shot didn't with that one as she missed point blank.
And guess who? Lyric Cole right in there to get the rebound.
Webb on the right side with it. Tennessee Tech man-to-man this trip. Webb out deep. Flashing to get it, Cannon. 8 seconds on the shot clock. To 3, St. Andre's got a lane, loses the handle, and it's going to be out of bounds on St. Andre. It was going to be a turnover with a shot clock violation anyway.
Yeah, too much dribbling, not enough movement without the basketball. They got it in the hands of the person that can create when there's nothing there, and that's St. Andre, but she lost it out of bounds.
TSU head right down the middle, right between the wickets there of Reagan Grimes.
Could have been a little bit of a foul there for contact on St. Andre.
Anna Walker, 3-pointer on the left wing, no good, and coming down with a rebound and drawing the foul with the offensive glass. That time was Reagan Grimes. That foul is going to be on Sanaa St. Andre, her first, team's fourth. So after this, the rest of this quarter, Tennessee Tech in that double bonus. Reagan Grimes to the free throw line for a couple, 66% free throw shooter.
That's a long way to go. 6:05 left in the first, and Tennessee State almost, or Tennessee Tech rather, almost in the bonus.
Yeah, here on out after this one, and this is, like I said, a 74% free throw shooting team. Always a good shooting team is Tennessee Tech. As Grimes makes both of them. She has 7, 9-6. We played 4 minutes here at the Gentry Center. Now Tech with a little bit of a trap out on the perimeter. Getting through it. Anderson, she backs it out and pats her head. What is it? Flashing out on the perimeter is Shannon. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Now left wing, Webb. Deep three-pointer, no good. But the long rebound tracked down by Cole. And she's come in, I know what you're going to say. She's come in and got 2 quick rebounds. She leads the team with 6 per game.
Absolutely. They got what they wanted to on the last play. Anaya Webb in the corner. She's really dangerous from that corner baseline shot.
4 seconds on the shot clock. They try to go inside the Lady Tigers, and that's deflected and stolen by Owens, who gets it across the timeline. Working against the TSU man-to-man. Left wing, inside Painter trying to get it to Hurst. And turnover, Tennessee Tech. Substitution, Kayla Cowart from Gainesville, Georgia. Checks in, 5'9" sophomore for the Golden Eagles.
5:06 left, Greg, in the first, and the only Golden Eagle that have made a bucket other than a free throw has been Reagan Grimes. She's got a 3 and a 2.
Media timeout with 4:59 here to play first quarter. Tennessee Tech 9 at Tennessee State 6. This is OVC basketball on ESPN.
Come on, Don. There's no way you beat me hitting a shot from half court.
Sounds like you haven't learned your lesson from our previous competitions. Say win.
Win.
United Fidelity Bank is proud to be the presenting sponsor for the OVC basketball tournament. We're excited to host this elite group of OVC student athletes battling for the automatic bid to the big dance.
Let it go, Derek.
Okay, Don.
Come see the difference at United Fidelity Bank.
Competitive excellence, energized fans, community involvement, sportsmanship, student-athlete success in and out of the classroom. That's OVC leadership, and it isn't new to us. We've been doing it for more than 75 years. It's time to OVC it. The Ohio Valley Conference, fiercely independent since 1940.
More students are choosing Tennessee Tech, the #1 public university in the state. I'm Tennessee Tech President Phil Oldham. Here in Cookeville, Tennessee's college town, it's safe and affordable. And Tech offers a real education for real people who want real careers. Don't forget, Tech graduates have the highest early career salary of any public university in Tennessee. We call that living wings up. Find out how you can live wings up. Visit tntech.edu/wingsup.
Tennessee Tech with the early lead here, 9-6 at the Gentry Center. Shooting-wise so far, Tennessee Tech just 2 of 6, 33%, 1 of 3 on three-pointers as we check out the Tennessee Highway safety keys to the game.
For Tennessee State, it's perimeter defense, rebounding, and forced turnovers. Of course, forced turnovers, the most important, as Tennessee State really plays outstanding defense. And for Tennessee Tech, it's perimeter shooting, effective zone defense, which we've already seen, and then minimize turnovers.
Keys to the game brought to you by Tennessee Highway Safety Office. There's no need to consult the playbook, the winning strategy. Always designate a sober driver because fans don't let fans drive drunk. Foul on the other end by Kiera Hill, team's third, her first.
And we've been stuck on 9-6 for quite some time.
Tennessee Tech's approaching 4 minutes without scoring as Owens takes it in off the glass, nothing doing. Other way with it is Caitlin Anderson. Webb. Matt got away with a walk there, straight away with it. In and out, no good on the three-pointer. Shannon, the other way with it, Grimes. Almost left the basketball, but she drives and puts it all the way up and in.
Grimes,
she has 9 of the team's 11.
Yeah, she averages 9 points a game, and already with 3:54 left in the first quarter, she's hit her game average.
5-point lead, the biggest for Tennessee Tech here in the first quarter. Diamond Cannon with a nice little floater from 6 feet. She's got 4, pulls the Lady Tigers within 3.
Diamond Cannon asserting herself in this game. Doesn't average but 2 per game. She's already got 4 here for Tennessee State.
Reagan Grimes had the 3 and gave it up. I guarantee you she gets that look again. She shoots 35% on 3, solid. Owens now with 10 seconds on the shot clock. launches a high archer, doesn't draw anything, and it's going to be out of bounds. TSU will bring it the length. Couple Tigers checking back in. Sanaya Parker and St. Andre return, and also seeing her first action tonight, Jordan Akins, 6'1", graduate forward out of Chicago, Southern University transfer.
Yeah, comes in averaging 3 points a game, 2 rebounds. She's got 54 points so far on the season for Tennessee State.
St. Andre, no trouble with that token pressure. She basically passed it to herself, but she tracked it and kept dribbling it. Parker backing it back out. 3 minutes to play first quarter. Anderson loses the handle. Turnover. Lady Tigers, that's their 5th. Up ahead. Skip pass, left wing. Owens lets one fly. Malia Owens, our Justin's player to watch, her first bucket.
You knew it wouldn't be long before she really went to work. Got that three-pointer to fall.
And our other Justin player to watch, Sanaa St. Andre, takes it the length, puts it up and in. She was the OVC player and newcomer of the week last week, the transfer out of University of Kansas City. Grimes with a wild shot that time, lost the handle.
Really out of control that time.
14-10, Andre attacking the basket, can't get it to fall. And back the other way we go. Now Kayla Cowart's just going to back it out and set it up.
A lot of up and down basketball now between these two teams. Not the cleanest game in the world so far. Quite a few turnovers.
Yeah, neither team exactly lighting it up. TSU 5 of 12, 41%, 0 for 2 on threes. Tennessee Tech 4 of 11, 36%, have made 2 out of 5 threes.
Well, it's an interesting game so far. The visitors up by 4.
Under 2 to play here, first quarter. Parker out with it on the right wing. Tennessee Tech, man-to-man this trip. Anderson working off a pick. Webb now is going to get downhill with it, put it up. Follows her own, back up and in. Anaya Webb with her first bucket. Pulls the Lady Tigers within 2. Full court pressure now. Trying to get the trap out of this man-to-man if they can trap. But Tennessee Tech handles it well.
Yeah, hadn't stolen very much, but I tell you, when you're having to work so hard to get the ball up court, that takes a toll.
An illegal pick out on the perimeter that time. And the foul on Anna Walker, her first, and the team's 4th. So both teams will be in the double bonus the rest of the way. Reagan Hurst checks back in.
I think a little frustration on that foul there by Anna Walker.
Full court, man-to-man, trying to get that trap out of it, and Anderson dribbles all the way through it. Now St. Andre along the baseline has it swatted out of bounds by Brian Chambers, the Vanderbilt transfer out of Murfreesboro.
Yeah, Chambers goes at 6'1". It's going to be hard for St. Andre to drive inside and put it up right in her face. Got that one swatted out of bounds.
TSU inbounding it underneath its own basket. Gets it in. St. Andre is going to launch one for the left wing. Good for Sanaa St. Andre. She's got 9. Reagan Grimes has 9 for Tennessee Tech. Minute to play here in first quarter.
St. Andre has done it all, and that time the three-point bucket, her first one of the game.
Trying to go back door and the steal. This team is one of the best, in not only the OVC in forcing turnovers, as St. Andre gets downhill with it. And the foul is going to be, I believe on the reach-in, it's going to be on Chambers, her first, team's 5th. Caitlin Anderson at the free throw line, 5'6" graduate guard out of Jefferson City, Missouri. Indiana State transfer, 80% free throw shooter.
Yeah, found a little crease there going inside the zone, tried to get it in, drew the foul.
Makes the first. 70% free throw shooting as a team is TSU. 44 seconds to play here, first quarter. TSU on a nice 7-0 run to retake the lead at 16-14. Anderson misses the second. Now trying to get downhill. Jennifer Sullivan has checked in with Anderson. Cut off on the baseline. Skips it out. 30 seconds on the game. 15 on the shot. and deflected out of bounds, and it will be Tennessee Tech's ball. Now, 26.4 on the game, 13 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, Nia Webb, 5'11", those long arms, got reached inside, almost came up with the steal, instead stepped it out of bounds.
Tennessee Tech inbounding near side front court. Sullivan gets it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They back it out to Walker. Back door and leaving and drawing the foul that time. Anderson lost contact with Reagan Hurst. Anderson's going to pick up her first, team's fifth, and Hurst at the free throw line. The old back door is, there's nothing more basic than the back door. Fake one way, go the other.
Wide open, and it looks like it may have been, let's see, Kennedy Davis?
Kennedy Davis picks up her first instead of Anderson. It was Anderson who lost.
Caitlin Anderson does a very good job at the point. She doesn't score a lot because she's a pure point job, but she handles pressure from any team. Yeah. She's done a good job all season.
Reagan Hurst ties it up with those two free throws. 10 seconds now to the end of the quarter. Lady Tigers, St. Andre out with a double pick out high. Under 5, floater by St. Andre, no good. And the ball is going to be tipped out. TSU will inbound it underneath its own basket with exactly 1 second remaining in the quarter.
Yeah, tough going on the inside there. St. Andre thought she was going to pick up the foul.
Well, she finished, 2 of the quarters with Ender. They try to go into Parker. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. We're tied. Tennessee State 16, Tennessee Tech 16. As our referees tonight, the referee Natasha Brown, umpire 1, Jessica Christopher, and umpire 2, Robert Swanigan. And a former police chief, we were talking to him up in Georgetown, Kentucky, a police officer, retired, so thanks for the service, right?
Yes, that's right.
As Webb makes one of the 2 free throws. Tennessee State back in the lead, riding right now a 9-2 run. Malia Owens right wing, no good. And the ball's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be Tennessee Tech inbounding it underneath its own basket.
Malia,
checking in, Maddie Kellyoni from Cynthiana, Kentucky.
Owens, what a good-looking rotation on that last three-point shot. I thought it was going to go in, but just off the back of the rim.
Lets another one fly. Does Owens good? Malia Owens, the OVC preseason player of the year, and she puts Tennessee Tech back in the lead.
She's got 6 points. All of those coming from three-point land.
Inside, they go to Akins, who puts it up and in. Jordan Akins, who earlier this year was OVC Newcomer of the Week.
I'd like to see her play more. She is very strong, and she's got a nice-looking hook shot there from in the lane.
She shoots 42% from the field and 30% on three-pointers, which is the best on the team, as we have Anna Walker committing her second foul with the charge. That's the team's second here in this quarter. So you got Anna Walker with 2 and Harley Painter with 2. Underneath, nice setup, Anderson. And Walker just turns right into her with a shorter. Good call.
Yeah, would have been a little bit better to get a little space and do the turnaround jumper, but tried to muscle her way in and was called for the foul.
TSU with yet another turnover. There's 6. Other way with it, Chambers puts it up at him. Turnover to bucket for Chambers, her first. And now it's Tennessee Tech. Quickly the other way. Parker up and under, no good. Forced that one. Tech A little momentum here. Grimes drives in and tries to pass it out. It deflects right back to her. She puts it up and in. She's got 11.
Talk about right time, right spot. Just ricocheted off Sanaya Parker, got it back.
Sanaa St. Andre with a driver into traffic. Goes the 5'8" St. Andre.
She's got 11. My, she has warmed it up for Tennessee State. This is a contest between Reagan Grimes for Tennessee Tech and St. Andre for the Golden.
Kellyoni inside, just getting it down low to Reagan Grimes again, the sophomore out of nearby Ravenwood High School with 13. Now St. Andre's going to answer on the other end.
Yeah.
Reagan Grimes has 13. Sanaa St. Andre has 13.
Yeah, and I was going to give St. Andre to Tennessee Tech. Let me get that straight. She is Tennessee State, no question. What a game.
Both teams heating it up. Tech 3 of 4 from the field. TSU 4 of its last 5. Now three-pointer by Hurst is good. Reagan Hurst out of Upperman High School. The Upperman Bees. And you play for that, you have to shoot three-pointers or they send you to another school.
Well,
that is the plateau.
Yeah, well, she just hit the three-pointer.
Great basketball program, then Upperman. Right on that plateau as you see the over and back that time. Catch you that foul zone in just a moment. But the plateau from Macon County to Salina, Clay County, certainly Cookeville, White County, Sparta, rich in producing some of the most, famous high school basketball players and college players have ever come out of this state. A lot of them ended up at Tennessee Tech.
Absolutely. That's where Bill Worrell got so many of his players, championship teams up there.
Allison Clark, the assistant, as you see, good defense that time. And it's going to go off of Hurst underneath. Tennessee Tech now back up by 5 as Lady Tigers go inside to Lyric Cole and puts it up at him. Cole, 7 points, 6 rebounds. Austin Peay transfer. You would like to see her become a little bit more aggressive as out on the perimeter. St. Andre picks up her second. Team's first here in the quarter.
Now that's a huge foul.
And up quickly comes Zion Shannon as Sanaa St. Andre with 13 points here in the first half has picked up her second.
She'll have to take a seat, and no doubt about it, Coach Ty Evans doesn't want to see her get in any more foul trouble.
Kellyoni out on the perimeter. Grimes, they go inside, and there's going to be the reach-in on Lyric Cole, her first, team second. TSU has made 5 of its last 6 shots. Tennessee Tech 3 of its last 4. It is heating up on a wintry night here in the Music City. As we approach 6 minutes to play in the first half. A little deep three-pointer, short, no good by Hurst. But she tracks down and comes up with a steal, does Hurst. She'll back it out.
Yeah, not a good pass that time by Sanaya Parker. Good rebound, right place, right time, but threw it away.
Owens flashes out high over to Hurst. TSU still in that man-to-man. Chambers now going to travel with the basketball, and for Tennessee Tech, their 7th turnover. Both teams with 7 turnovers.
Yeah, if you're going to do a ball fake, you can't move your pivot foot, and that's exactly what she did on the last turnover. Both teams with 7 turnovers here in the early going.
Anderson out on the perimeter with it against that Tech man-to-man. Parker trying to get to the free throw line, and left wing, no good by Cannon. And pulling it is Chambers, 6'1", graduate transfer out of Vanderbilt from nearby Murfreesboro. And Grimes underneath, and Owens finds her. 15 points for Reagan Grimes.
Nice assist that time by Owens, driving and recognizing Grimes underneath, put it right in her hand.
Under 5 to play here, first half. Next timeout will be the media timeout. Next dead ball, rather. Anderson out with it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Double high pick there. Nice pick and roll out of it to Lyric Cole to beat the shot clock. Cole with 4.
Very alert play that time by Lyric Cole. Good soft hands to come up with the basketball and the layup.
Tennessee Tech is led by 5 on multiple occasions, as on the other end, the and 1 that time. And going to the free throw line will be Chambers, and that will come after the media timeout. 4:33 to play here, first half. Tennessee Tech by 5. OVC basketball on ESPN+. Huh? I don't know. Something wrong with mine or Alvin? I don't know. Yeah.
Explore the past with the Kentucky Historical Society. Take a day trip to the capital city of Frankfort and visit the Kentucky History Center and museums. One ticket gives you access to 3 sites and endless Kentucky stories. Members receive great benefits like free admission and unlimited access to resources both in person and online. Your support helps important programs like Kentucky History Education, research, and exhibitions to reach communities across the state. Join now at history.ky.gov.
He shoots, and he scores!
Talk. Gentry Center, 4:33 to play here in the first half. Tennessee Tech has led by 5 on, I think, 5 occasions at least. But TSU always with a little bit of spurt to keep it within reach here in the first half. And we take a look at the newcomers of the week. Well, St. Andre just picked it up. Has picked it up twice already this year. A couple other Lady Tigers have been awarded that as well. Caitlin Anderson, Jordan Akins as well. TSU newcomers of the week. Tennessee State leading it 32-27 with 4:33 to play here. Tennessee State from the field 12 of 25 for 48%. 11 of 21 at Tennessee Tech has heated up 52%. 4 of 9 on 3, 6 of 8 from the charity stripe. TSU 1 of 4 on 3-pointers, 2 of 4 as well. Tennessee State 32-27 as we return to action here at the Gentry Center. Free throw, first one, and the completion, rather, of the 3-point play was by Chambers. She's got 5, and the 6-point lead, the biggest by the Golden Eagles here with 4:20 to play in the first half. Shannon out. And before maybe getting away with a travel, the reach in and the foul that time, Malia Owens is going to be Owens first. 33-27. Going to the free throw line at Zion Shannon, 5'8" sophomore guard, Stewart's Creek High School, nearby Rutherford County. Comes into this game 8 points per game. She makes the first, does Shannon. 78% free throw shooter. We were talking about that, just how more assertive probably could become offensively off the bench as she misses the second one.
The 5'8" sophomore has really done a good job coming in off the bench, and she's really
4 minutes to play here in the first half. Kellyoni out on the right perimeter. Down low. Grimes turn around, misses one this time. And the other way with it, the Lady Tigers. Grimes before that had made 4 out of 5 field goal attempts. Driving in and putting it up and drawing her second foul is Reagan Hurst, and Aya Parker with that. So now for Tennessee Tech, Anna Walker, Reagan Hurst, and Harley Painter with 2 fouls apiece. For the Lady Tigers, Sanaa St. Andre and Ebony Williams, as seeing her first action is Nia Hicks.
Nia Hicks, the 5'6" junior.
Sanaya Parker, 5'9" junior guard out of Huntsville, Alabama. Team's second leading scorer, 10 a game. Misses the first. Lady Tigers, 3 of 7 from the charity stripe. Tennessee Tech, 7 out of 9. Tennessee Tech, 74% as a team. Parker, good on that second one. It's her first point of the game, 33-29. Still with the inbound, nearly that way. Now trying to get the trap out of it as TSU backs into that man-to-man. 3:30 to play here in the first half. Owens. Cowart now, 8 seconds on the shot clock. They go inside and double team down low and losing the handle that time, Chambers, and that will be a shot clock violation. And for Tennessee Tech, their 8th turnover. TSU was 7, 33-29. Checking in, returning Anaya Webb for the Lady Tigers for Jordan Akins. .310 to play here, first half. Webb out on the perimeter with it, working against that Tech man-to-man. Owens with the rebound of that. 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Owens brings it across the timeline, working against that Lady Tiger man-to-man. Grimes out on the perimeter to Kellyoni. Circles around to the right side, hands it off to Cowart. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Owens on the left wing. Flashing to the left wing with it, Kellyoni. She senses shot clock, and what a nice give and go that time. On the inside to Chambers. She's got 7 off the bench. Tennessee Tech up by 6 once again. And going the other way with it, Chambers is going to pick up the foul as Zion Shannon. Actually, we're going to believe the foul is on Reagan Grimes, her first. And the team's 5th. So the bonus, the double bonus, the rest of the way for the Lady Tigers. Both teams, as a matter of fact, as TSU has 4 team fouls. Shannon misses the front end of these 2. And check it in for the first time, Shaquana Jackson, 6'5" graduate out of Brooklyn. As Shannon makes the second, she's got 2. One thing you can't teach is 6'5". There is a scientific formula that you can't teach somebody to be 6-5. I'm not going to explain it. Just take my word. 2:15 to play here, first half. Now the 1-2-2 extended zone with the 6'5" Jackson out on the top end of it, and Malia Owens, the zone buster, knocks down her third three. She's got 9. The 8-point lead, the biggest for Tennessee Tech, as Parker drives in and draws the foul. It's going to be on Jennifer Sullivan, her first, team's 5th. For the first time back again, Kiara Hill for Tech. Caitlin Anderson returns for the Lady Tigers, 38-30. That foul on Chambers was her second, as Parker, 58% free throw shooter, makes the first one. And you see just the foul that time. Looks like it could have gone on Owens as well, as both free throws made. 30. Under 2 to play here, first half. 1:45 out from halftime. Owens out on the perimeter. Now left open, wide open on the left elbow is Grimes. And okay, you're going to give that to me. She's just going to go out and knock it down. She's got 17 and the 8-point lead here with 90 seconds to play in the left half. But answering deep is Anaya Webb, and she only shoots 18% on three-pointers, but she hits that one. So we have a foul in the backcourt, and we'll walk at the other end. It's going to be on Webb, her first, and the team's 5th. So going to the free throw line will be Kayla Cowart, 5'9" sophomore guard out of Gainesville, Georgia. 1:21 play here, first half. Tennessee Tech so far 7 of 9, 77% from the free throw line. It's Cowart knocks down the very first one. And the deep three-pointer by Webb off that left wing. As I said, only an 18% free throw shooter, as Cowart makes both free throws. 7-point lead for Tennessee Tech. 1:15 to play here, first half. Tech still in that man-to-man, been that way nearly all the way. Shannon with it. Is working, loses the handle. That's the 8th turnover, and going the other way and putting it up and in. 1-on-2 that time was Malia Owens. She has 8 of her 11 in this quarter, the 9-point lead, the biggest by Tech. And they fall back into that man-to-man. Anderson. Parker, deep three-pointer left wing, rattles that one home. It does Sanaya Parker. She's got 6. The lead is 6. About a 7-second differential between game clock and shot clock. Just another give and go, and that shot blocked out of bounds by Parker. Tennessee Tech will inbound it with 15 seconds on the shot clock as Chambers returns, and Shaquana Jackson and Kennedy Davis back in for the Lady Tigers. Tech inbounding it underneath. 22.2 seconds on the game here in the first half. 15 on the shot clock on this possession. Looking underneath. They try to get it inside, and it's stolen and deflected out of bounds. Anaya Webb just stuck her paw right in there, stole it, and then was deflected out of bounds. So 20.8 seconds to play, and should Coach Ty Evans choose, the Lady Tigers can go for the last shot.
Yeah, Coach Ty Evans had to make a decision, and he just made it. He's going to go in and try to take this one right down to the buzzer.
10 seconds to go. Tennessee Tech man-to-manning it. St. Andre out front. Now 5 seconds. She's going to let one fly from the top of the key. No good. And that will be the end of the first half. Heading to halftime, a dandy at the Gentry Center. Tennessee Tech leading it 44-38 from the Gentry Center. This is OVC basketball on ESPN+. From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, second half, Anderson, Williams, Cannon, Parker, and St. Andre, the original starters for the Lady Tigers. And for Tennessee Tech, the original starters, Anna Walker, Reagan Hurst, Malia Owens, Harley Painter, and Reagan Grimes. Underway here in the second half. Tech led by as many as 9, but really never could pull away as Grimes pulls up. Offensive rebound. Tech, second chance, high archer. That time by Harley Painter. And once again, the 9-point lead.
That's her first 3. She's got 4 in the game. You've got to get a hand out on the three-point shooters.
St. Andre the other way, off the glass. Tough break there. Nice look up ahead. Owens is going to go 1-on-3. Little Euro floater, not a good shot. Kim Rosemond not happy with that decision. The other way, Anderson. Cut off, backs it back out. Parker out on the perimeter. Tennessee Tech man-to-man. Has been most of the night. Parker with it now, working off the right side. Just going to pull up 17-footer right elbow. No good. Owens, we played a minute. Up ahead with it is Painter. She's going to be fouled going up with it. A bit of momentum to start this second half for Tennessee Tech. Foul is on Sanaya Parker. That is her second.
Well, they start with a three-point shot, and now the foul on Sanaya Parker. And here, as you see the drive inside, clearly a reach-in.
Yep, and going up with the motion for the shot, Harley Painter, 5'8", redshirt sophomore guard out of Grayson, Kentucky. Came into this game 10 for 10 from the charity stripe. And she makes both of those for the night. She missed one earlier. Just want to set the record straight as Ebony Williams on the inside with her first bucket for the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, almost unbelievable. I had to check that twice, and it is her first indeed.
Yeah, averages 8. And the three-pointer that time by Malia Owens, and she is heating up here. 12-point lead, trying to answer quickly the other side, but following with a couple baskets back-to-back for the Lady Tigers, Ebony Williams.
Well, Tennessee State at some point is going to have to tighten up on defense. Getting in a shootout with the Golden Eagles, that's not going to get it if you want to cut into that 10-point lead.
And the Golden Eagles have come out firing threes. That one no good on the perimeter by Walker. St. Andre backs it out. Tennessee Tech still in that man-to-man. We played 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Tennessee Tech, Tennessee State, along with Albert Dawson, Greg Pope, OVC basketball on ESPN. St. Andre now drives. Parker floats one from about 8 foot. No good. Gets her on rebound and is going to be fouled after the fact by Owens. Malia Owens going to pick up her second. Team's first here third quarter.
Now Malia Owens, she is the 5th player to have 2 fouls for the Golden Eagles, so foul trouble could become an issue.
Anaya Webb up off the bench. She had 6 points off the bench in the first half for the Lady Tigers.
One a three-pointer.
Inbounding from underneath their own basket, trying to get it in and nothing doing, and it's going to be, well, it's going to be caught as bodies fly everywhere, but Diamond Cannon's going to be out of bounds. Tennessee Tech will bring it the length.
Yeah, looking to bring that inbounds pass to Diamond Cannon. She couldn't handle it, but when she finally got it, she was on the out-of-bounds line.
Owens fakes it, steps up under that time for the mid-range jumper. And Owens with 16 quietly, if you will. St. Andre trying to answer on the other end. She does. She's got 15. And Tennessee Tech, Coach Kim Rosemond out on the floor with that timeout. And we're going to take it as well. 7:23 to play. Tennessee Tech up by 10 here at the Gentry Center. Tennessee Tech up by 10. Kim Rosemond there, the Tech coach, called the timeout, and she greeted her team at half court, and she was not happy. 8th season, 122 and 106, and her staff featuring Allison Clark, 12 years an assistant there at Tennessee Tech, and Melanie Wells as well, and just a wonderful job that she done. Won the OVC championship. She won her 100th game last season, and really one of the premier mid-major coaches in college basketball.
Yeah, a very solid staff indeed, and they have definitely gelled together. But I'll tell you, I don't know what she was upset about, but she was clearly at half court when that time out was
three
called.
easy buckets, 2 by Owens, and then St. Andre with an easy bucket as well. And Kim Roseman, who played at Ole Miss, was one of the top assistants. Melanie Balcom's staff at Vanderbilt with that run. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Inside they go, up and in. Walker and one with the foul.
Not good defense that time. Reach in there by Lyric Cole, and Anna Walker just backed her down.
It's going to be her third, and the teams, and you called it right there as we saw it, just backing in. Got the leverage and the three-point play by Anna Walker. Her first 3 of the game, and the 13-point lead, the biggest for Tennessee Tech. Important stretch right now for the Lady Tigers, down by 13, and seemingly momentum in Tech's corner right now.
Oh, no question about it. The Golden Eagles have outscored Tennessee State 13-6 coming out of the locker room.
And they come out in a 2-3 zone, does Tennessee Tech. Webb with it out, high with it. Coming out to get it, St. Andre. 10 seconds on the shot clock. She's top of the key, short with that one. And flying in for the rebound, Grimes. Tennessee Tech the other way with it. Painter, three-pointer. That's what they do. Reagan Hurst knocks one down. And all of a sudden, the lead is ballooned to 16. And Coach Ty Evans, the Lady Tigers, has seen enough and asking for the timeout. The 16-point lead, the Lady Tigers' biggest.
Well, 2 consecutive three-point shots by the Golden Eagles, one by Reagan Hurst and the other by Malia Owens. And timeout is certainly a good time to call it. Wide open shot, you see.
Yeah, and you see how the Golden Eagles, they will flare out to the three-pointer. If they don't have that initial, as you're checking out the in-game stats here, certainly shooting-wise, 20-35 for Tennessee Tech, 57%. That includes 8 of 14 on threes.
Well, yeah, that's going to be the big difference, I think, in the game so far. And rebounding Tennessee State with an edge there. Turnovers fairly close between Tennessee Tech.
Yeah, Tennessee Tech with a slight edge in rebounding.
Yeah, right. And then points off turnovers, Tech with 11, Tennessee State with 8.
Points in the paint pretty even, fast break points pretty even. The difference is the shooting in this one, 57% total, 8 of 14 on three-pointers. And this is a team in Tennessee Tech, solid, 33% as a team on three-pointers. So one thing Tennessee Tech has always been able to do for decades is shoot the basketball.
They have indeed, and what's happened clearly in this game, while it was a game of runs in the first half, coming here in the third quarter, it's been the Golden Eagles with a serious run, and Tennessee State has not been able to answer. Thus, we've got a 60-44 lead belonging to the Golden Eagles.
Coach Ty Evans, what does he tell his team? He can't. You can't. What's that old saying? You can't. You know how you eat an elephant. You can't eat it one bite at a time. This, you got to mark it, right? 6:23 to play. You got to get it down to single digits. You're not going to get it all back on 2 trips.
And you got to start. You got to start with defense. They've been giving up the long ball, and that's a problem. They really got to come out and guard the guys like the young ladies like Malia Owens and Reagan Hurst. They have been just bomb here in the third quarter.
Yeah, and we talked about that staff of Kim Roseman, 8th year. Just earlier this year, Allison Clark was promoted to assistant head coach, and Melanie Walls to associate head coach. 8th season. Allie, who I know, she played high school basketball for Rick Insel at Shelbyville Central. Yeah, the pedigree, and then also played at Tennessee Tech, her alma mater. Left wing, no good. That time by Webb, as the Lady Tigers have gone cold. Going to have a little bump underneath on Diamond Cannon. That is her first, team's third.
And the strategy here clearly obvious, a run scoring-wise for the Golden Eagles. And now what they've done defensively is they've gone to the zone defense, and the Tigers have had trouble with the zone all season long. So they're going to make the Tigers now shoot the long ball.
TSU in the zone, it looks like, is Malia Owens lets one fly from the right wing. She's got 19. And the biggest lead is 19.
That's her fifth three-pointer.
The OVC preseason player of the year, Owens. It's St. Andre. Drives, puts it up and in, and draws the foul that time. It's going to be on Malia Owens, and that is her third. And the team's second, but Owens picking up her third. St. Andre at the free throw line, 81% free throw shooter.
And Coach Kim Rosamond, she's not alarmed at all about that third foul.
18 now for St. Andre. Cuts it to 16. Some full court pressure for the Lady Tigers. As they dribble through it, Walker does. And now just trying to get downhill and spin and put it up. No good that time was Painter. Run out the other way. St. Andre, she's got Shannon trailing up and in for Zion Shannon. 2-on-1 fast break executed properly.
Yeah, it was textbook fast break that time. They didn't pick up the shooter, and left lane, Zion Shannon, bucket good.
5-second call as Tech tries to get the ball in bounds. And for Tech, their 10th turnover.
Well, all 5'11" and long arms of Anaya Webb guarding that inbounds pass. Couldn't get it in. Turnover. Tigers will get it back.
Underneath Webb, looking, gets it to Parker. She backs it back out. Halfway through the third quarter here at Gentry Center. Tennessee Tech and the TSU Lady Tigers. First of two here tonight. Parker out on the perimeter with it. Tech still on that man-to-man. Parker puts it up and is going to draw the foul on Anna Walker. That is her third and the team's third. Walker now with 3. Reagan Hurst with 3. Malia Owens with 3 for Tennessee Tech.
And unlike, and here's the drive inside and an obvious foul there by Anna Walker. Nice quick step from Sanaya Parker to go inside and draw the foul.
Webb returns for Jordan Akins. Sanaya Parker, 5'8" senior guard out of Oakdale, Louisiana. And this is Sanaya Parker, 5'9" junior guard out of Huntsville, Alabama, makes the first one. She's got 7.
She's been relatively quiet. Had 5 points there in the first half. She averages 10 on the year.
Misses the second. Painter in the front court with it. 4.5 to play. Grimes working, loses the handle. Yet another turnover. Kennedy Davis comes up with it for the Lady Tigers. St. Andre brings it up. Modest little run here for the Lady Tigers. They were down by 18. St. Andre, left wing now, Shannon. Trying to go back door, has the pass deflected by Grimes, but coming up with it, Kennedy Davis, and there will be a reset of the shot clock. St. Andre trying to weave her way through. Parker now baseline, no good, and over the back was Anaya Webb. Selling that was Harley Painter.
Yeah.
Webb second, team's fourth.
Had an Emmy Award underneath there. A heavyweight collision, and drawing the foul there was Anaya Webb.
As we approach 4 minutes to play, Lady Tigers still in that man-to-man. Perimeter, Hurst. And letting one fly, really forcing that, was Painter on the three-pointer, but it falls right to Grimes, who puts it up and in. She's got 19. That's her first bucket of the third quarter, rather. Zion Shannon with her first.
Yeah, just a reach-in foul there. And look what I found there by Grimes, and easy look for the shot, and then coming over the top was Shannon.
3:50 to play here. Grimes with the three-point play. She's got 20. Like I said, 17 of those coming in the first half. Tech by 16. And when they went to the zone, it looked like a mismatch. And inside, St. Andre just splits the middle, lays it up and in. She's got 20.
Yeah, good alert pass that time to get it in the hands of a cutting St. Andre.
Painter out on the perimeter, circles to the right side with it. Owens comes to get it out high, and they're going to let the three-point ace that time. Hurst misses. St. Andre with the rebound. She's in a hurry. Tennessee Tech is back. She's just going to pull up for a floater from 8 feet. Good. No one stopped the dribbler that time.
7 here in the second half so far for St. Andre.
Painter, and Tennessee Tech throws it away. And it is yet another turnover. 13 turnovers for Tennessee Tech. TSU with 10. TSU averages 20 a game. Tennessee Tech with 15. And St. Andre just passing it back and forth and just leaks. It looked like the center Chambers went out with a man and just left the middle open as St. Andre knocks down another. She's got 24.
Well, I said the strategy for Tennessee State, get it back to St. Andre. Got in foul trouble early in the game, a lot of time on the bench, but she's back with a vengeance.
That 18-point lead has been whittled down to 10. Kim Rosemond with the timeout. Tennessee Tech sensing a little bit of a run here for the Lady Tigers. A 6-0 run after the last 129, and in that stretch, the Lady Tigers have made 5 out of 6. St. Andre has made 5 of her last 6 shots.
It's been that kind of game, and we talked about the Tennessee Tech Golden Eagles coming out of the locker room with a run. Now Tennessee State answering.
Coach Kim Rosemond, her 8th season.
If you coach Ty Evans, you're telling this team, you've been able to cut it down to 10 now. Let's continue to make a big move.
2:21 to play here. 10-point lead for Tennessee Tech. Like I said, led by as many as 18. As you see the outside shooting, and St. Andre just along the baseline. Don't give up the baseline, right? Isn't that one of the first things you learn? Now an inbound play. What a nice set that time. They come to Grimes. They backdoor to Owens. And her 21st point, that one designed right out of the timeout by Coach Kim Rosemond.
Yeah, the old give and go worked to perfection that time. A nice cut there by Malia Owens.
It's good to move without the basketball. You're often rewarded. Now Kennedy Davis is checked in. She pulls up from 10 feet for her first bucket.
Yeah, Davis rarely scores. She's more of a defensive player.
Now St. Andre in the back corner is just going to run all over Reagan Hurst to pick up her third. And we'll walk it to the other end. And quickly up off the bench, Caitlin Anderson for St. Andre. St. Andre trying to plead her case to the referee, Natasha Brown, but a good call in the backcourt that time.
But, you know, it's hard to be very, very, very aggressive without fouling. Of course, if you got 2 fouls, you don't want to pick up that third, and that's what St. Andre just did.
Reagan Hurst, 5'10 redshirt guard out of Upperman. The Bees, one of the premier girls basketball programs in the state. Hurst, 77% free throw shooter, misses the first, and you just see St. Andre crowding there on the perimeter, and you're giving 2 free throws to Hurst, who misses both. How about that?
Yeah. Unusual.
Tech's gone cold here. Now Parker's just going to drive it the whole way and draws the foul on Owens, Malia Owens, and that is going to be her 4th foul here with 1:42 to play, team's 4th. So Owens quickly to the bench, as does Reagan Grimes with that. But no doubt about the foul with Parker there.
Well, Coach Rosamond rolled the dice and left Owens in there, and she's picked up that 4th foul.
Parker, just a 58% free throw shooter, misses the first. Tennessee Tech from the free throw line, 13 of 17, 76%. TSU now 11 of 17 from the free throw line as Parker makes the second one. She's got 8. The lead now inside 10, and the steal for TSU. Davis underneath and laying it up and in was Ania Webb, and all of a sudden that 18-point lead down to 7.
And Tennessee State doing it with magnificent defense. That full court pressure beginning to take its toll with 1:18 left in the third. Coach Rosamond telling her team to slow it down.
Inside, low, they go. And up and in, the Chambers on the inside, her first bucket of the half. Under a minute to play here. Zion Shannon forcing that one. Coach Ty Evans not happy with that shot selection at all on the sideline.
Yeah, not a good shot. Now you don't want to come back and foul. Play good defense, but don't foul.
Underneath, and looked like maybe an offensive foul underneath. Coach Ty Evans wanting the push off by Chambers, and they're going to get, looks like Parker. You see Webb there, and it's going to be Webb along the baseline. Was not established. It looked like a good call that time.
Well, it appeared as though Chambers lowered that shoulder, and went inside. But like you said, you got to be stationary,
yep.
And perhaps that didn't happen.
She was moving, wasn't set. You can take a charge with a movement of the feet, but I think advantage had already been gained by Chambers as she makes the first one. Now, Brian Chambers, 6'1" graduate, student, Vanderbilt transfer. Coach Kim Rosamond used to be an assistant at Vanderbilt. As Chambers makes both of them, she's got 11. Puts the lead back to 11. About a 1 second, 2 second at the most differential on the game to the shot as Tennessee Tech falls back in that 2-3 zone. Looks like Coach Ty Evans is directing his team to go for that last shot. Anderson, though, is going to go, has the shot blocked with 12 seconds to go. Don't think that's what Coach Ty Evans wanted. We'll see how Tech reacts. Inside, Chambers up, no good, but draws the foul on Kennedy Davis, her second. But with about a 1.5 second differential, Tennessee Tech should have never touched the ball again in this third quarter.
Absolutely.
You got to wind that down and go for the last shot. Now, you're giving them 2 potentials.
Yeah, and absolutely. And what happened is it was Caitlin Anderson driving in among the tall timber, and she was triple teamed. You got to kick it out. Standing in the corner wide open was Parker.
Chambers misses the first. See inside Davis with the reach.
Yeah, got the tap on the left arm.
Chambers good on the second one. She's got a dozen off the bench. And he got St. Andre. Interesting with 3 seconds to go that they go to St. Andre. Offensively, a move there as they get Zion Shannon back in as well. But they're going to get the ball, I'm sure, to St. Andre, although it goes to Caitlin Anderson. Anderson right back to St. Andre. She's going to let one fly to beat the buzzer. Good. She's done it again. She did one to close the first half on Saturday. And St. Andre heading to the fourth quarter, 27 points. Tennessee Tech, however, leading it by 9. Fourth quarter headed up on Gentry.
down, and it was tipped out of bounds by
well, then it
St.
should.
Andrew.
But okay, then it should not be a 30-second reset, but it should be 20 seconds on the reset. And I think that's what we're going to do. And they're going to call a shot clock violation.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
There you go.
Yeah, they got together, the crew did. Natasha Brown, Jessica Christopher, and Robert Swanigan got it right.
Yeah, St. Andre she did tip it, but it was after it did not touch the rim.
Yeah,
Good call.
because the 0 on the clock. If not, you would have had to put some time up. Parker with the drive along the baseline, Sanaya Parker. And we have a 7-point game here in the fourth quarter. Full court pressure for the Lady Tigers. Tech once led it by 18. Man-to-man.
Last time up court, Tennessee State did a great job of denying the look at the three-point shot.
Tower with it, driving, and deep three-pointer that time. No good by Painter. Had a good look. Coming down with it the other way with it, Parker. Backs it back out. St. Andre. They swing it left side. Now Webb with it. Cole. And now Sanaya Parker in and out, but high for the rebound. And Ty Evans wanting the foul as Lyric Cole went back up.
A lot of contact there.
Yep. 8 minutes to play. Painter out on the perimeter with it. Lady Tigers still on that man-to-man, backing it out. And now falling down, and St. Andre is hurt a little bit. Hurst inside, no good, and St. Andre limping up floor for the Lady Tigers, who can cut it even more.
Now she's asking for the basketball, so I think maybe just a mild turning of the ankle. She's up and moving fairly well now.
Dr. Dawson with the diagnosis. Up and under that time and drawing the foul was Caitlin Anderson.
Caitlin Anderson, an 80% free throw shooter.
Dr. Dawson went to the University of Feelgood.
Now stayed at a Holiday Inn last night. You seen that commercial?
You see just the hands there, and up and under. It was more with the body and the hand. And if you're at your Chambers at 6'1", and Anderson, who misses the front, is 5'6". Anderson averages 8, has not made a field goal, only 1 point here tonight. Second one, good. Jefferson City, Missouri transfer, native Indiana State transfer. Up over the top, they go to Grimes, and up and under goes Grimes, 22. Big turnaround right there.
Yeah, that was a tough one. You gotta watch for the long ball, and this is a well-coached team because they saw something Tennessee State getting ready to press, and they just took off for the long shot.
Anderson into the paint, and short with that one. Tennessee Tech up in a hurry, and it's going to be deflected. It's going to be off Parker, and then off of Walker. We may get a. She pointed one way. She pointed it. She got it right. Coach Kim Roseman wanted the call. The referee, Jessica Christopher, pointing it, but you'll see the deflection there and then there.
Yep. And I think Coach Roseman thought there was going to be a foul call underneath that did not happen, and she took a seat.
Anderson out. Double pick, screens out on the perimeter. And Webb just out on the floor with a double dribble. Just a 12th turnover for the Lady Tigers. They came into this one averaging 20. Tennessee Tech, 16 turnovers. That's one over their per-game average.
I'll tell you what happened on that last play. Webb thought about taking the three-pointer, and I think she was kind of kicking herself for not taking it and just kind of lost all contact on the floor.
Tennessee Tech, no trouble with the pressure, and they go down low and up and in. Reagan Grimes, no trouble that time with the full court pressure and the half-court trap. Grimes with 24, lead 10 with 6:15 to play for Tennessee Tech. Parker on the left wing thought about the three, cut off. That time good defense by Painter. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Driving. Ebony Williams, wild shot that time. Barely drew backboard. Now quickly on the end, Owens. Anderson picks her up. And Tennessee Tech setting up the play against the TSU man-to-man out deep with it. Painter, 10 seconds on the shot clock. And they go inside to Grimes. Grimes loses the handle. And up ahead, St. Andre. St. Andre's just going to float it off the glass. Good. She has 29. That equals her career high from Saturday against Lindenwood.
Yeah, she's back at it again. That's why she got the Player of the Week honors.
77-69, and we have we'll see what the call is. Really not sure why play was stopped. Well, you can be a doctor, you can go to, but now you can become a sleuth. And figure out what happened.
Maybe Tennessee State, they passed up an opportunity to let Tennessee State bring a player in, and when they discovered it, they stopped it, and they allowed them to make the
outdoor, a back door again off of that inbound play, and of all people, Malia Owens missed one from point blank range.
That's the only negative thing she's done in this game. And Malia Owens is not that big at all, just kind of a frail person, not tall and just kind of thin, but she's a heck of a player.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Out deep with it, St. Andre now 5-4. She's going to work on Cower, gets cut off, and has to throw up one wild. That's a shot clock violation. Not a good set that time for the TSU Tigers. 4:35 to play here at the Gentry Center. Tennessee Tech leading it by 8. This is OVC basketball on ESPN+. 77-69, Tennessee Tech has led by as many as 18. really having trouble putting the Lady Tigers away. Tennessee Tech, the upcoming schedule presented by United Fidelity Bank. In Charleston, a rare Saturday off for Tennessee Tech before heading up to Charleston in Eastern Illinois, and then SIUE in Edwardsville, back home for a couple. Southern Indiana, Morehead State, and then to Cape Girardeau to take on SEMO.
These last two are going to be just monumental games for Tennessee Tech as we head into the month of February.
All of our upcoming schedules brought to you by United Fidelity Bank. Interested, the Morehead matchup there. Morehead has already got the earlier win, I believe, over Tennessee Tech.
That's right. And, of course, Tennessee Tech got the win over SEMO. That's where they played there on January the 13th. And big game winner, 76-65.
Around the OVC, UT Martin, Morehead State. 8-point lead, Tennessee Tech with the ball. Full court pressure for the Lady Tigers. 4.5 minutes to play here at Gentry Center. No trouble that time for the Golden Eagles. And just giving up her body, deflecting that out of bounds was Sanaa St. Andre. And she's pleading her case to referee Robert Swanigan.
And a strong case it was indeed.
77-69. Tennessee Tech. The reset of the shot clock at 20. St. Andre with yet another steal, and this time she gets one as it's off, and Harley Painter, Malia Owens is now having the conversation with referee Robert Swanigan. But St. Andre nearly with one steal and got the turnover. Won't count as a steal, but it will count as a turnover on Tennessee Tech.
Yeah, second time was a charm. St. Andre underneath, good look at the bucket.
She misses it, but this very well could be the fifth foul on Malia Owens. And it is. Malia Owens, our Jostens player to watch. 21 points, 8 of 13 from the field, 5 of 7 on threes, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals in 31 minutes. But Tennessee Tech will be doing without their star player the last 13.
They don't have much to worry about it. Reagan Grimes has scored got the double-double, 24 points and 10 rebounds.
Parker on the inside.
Oh, Painter kind of got the rebound and shot that elbow a little bit.
Yeah, St. Andre all over. Now, St. Andre goes to Grimes with certainly a height advantage there if they want to go low there. Under 4 minutes to play. Painter just dribbling around. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Out deep, Cowart. Shot clock at 5. Painter got away with a walk. Puts it up, draws iron to beat the shot clock, but St. Andre the other way. She's going 1-on-4 and carries the basketball.
Got to give that one up.
1-on-4 is not the advantage you want on a fast break. I'm
not going to work.
Just talking out loud here, Albert.
None of the lanes were filled. 1-on-4.
1-on-4. Do you see a Lady Tiger? You finally see Shannon trailing.
Yeah.
But St. Andre, you got to love her effort. But 1-on-4. The turnover, the Tigers, they've committed 14 of them. 3:30 to play. Maddie Kelly only out front. And St. Andre with nearly another steal. Dive for the basketball's got it. What a play by St. Andre. Now Parker, and she's going to be fouled on the ground. And it won't be the bonus, as that's just the third team foul on Tennessee Tech.
Well, and that time an excellent move by St. Andre to steal. Got it in the hands of Parker, and Parker went straight to the bucket. They're on the court. St. Andre just playing superb defense.
St. Andre leads the team in steals, and just the hustle there with Hurst drawing her third foul. Sanaa St. Andre, 5'8 senior guard, Oakdale, Louisiana, the University of Kansas City transfer, and Sanaya Parker, the 5'9 junior guard out of Huntsville. Those are the two drivers of this team, as Parker is now in double figures with 10 points.
Indeed, the only two players on the team that average double figures. Both are very creative. Both have got some pretty good long-range shots.
Parker makes both, and this is the closest the Lady Tigers have been in this half. As a matter of fact, they trailed by 6 at halftime. They fought all the way back to trail by 6 here with just over 3 to play. Barely beating the 10-second violation that time. Tennessee Tech into the front court with it. On the perimeter, her St. Andre's going after every ball, and now we're going to have a foul down low. It's going to be on Ebony Williams. That is her third. Team's just their first here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Ebony Williams trying desperately to stay with Reagan Grimes, but Reagan Grimes has got the wide body underneath. Williams has got the height.
Painter inbounding it underneath. 3 minutes. Grimes with it out straight away, looking for the back door. Nothing there. Grimes just backs it and hands it over to Kayla Cowart, rather. She drives and just lays it off. What an assist. And the bucket by Anna Walker.
Yeah, good move on the inside and a very alert player to dish it inside to Anna Walker. She's got 5.
Inside, they go the double team down low on Williams. Nearly loses the handle. Might have walked. Gets it to Shannon, who knocks it down from the left wing. And a quick timeout by Coach Ty Evans. 79-73, Albert, with 2:28 to play. Has it reached your category of
a barn burner?
Has it?
It's there.
Because we need it. It's a wintry mix outside. We've got a barn burner inside.
Well, and the reason we'll give it that status is because you got that lead to 6, and it's still a lot of time left.
Two possession game. Right. Inside, Williams with the save, and then Shannon there knocking it down. Zion Shannon, we've talked about her out of Stewart's Creek.
She's very good with the mid-range jumper, so that last shot definitely the one that you want her to take.
And the defense, now timeouts remaining. Each team has 2 timeouts remaining. Possession arrow is Tennessee Tech's way, 2:28 to play.
You got the long arms of Anaya Webb guarding the inbounds.
All the way down with it is Cowart, and bumping her all the way down is Shannon. And one of those bumps, good enough for her team's second here in the fourth quarter. Just bumpity is Shannon on the right hip that time. Tech inbounding underneath its own basket, up by 6. Out deep to Walker.
And notice again, Tennessee State not giving up that long ball. They're extending the defense.
Cowart with it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Cowart circling right, coming to get it. Hurst, they swing it left side, and Painter is going to pull up, has her shot blocked by Cole, and we're under 2 minutes in a 2-possession game. St. Andre floats one off the glass, rattles and stays. Sanaa St. Andre, 31 points, a new career high.
Well, and that time she did what she does best. She creates, drove inside. I thought it was no way for her to make that shot, but a nice kiss off the glass.
90 seconds remain. 4-point game for Tech. They go inside to Grimes. She's fouled. And taking the brunt of that was Sanaa St. Andre, and that is going to be her 4th. Just the team's 3rd here. The release, and St. Andre doing all she can to prevent the layup that time.
Yeah, it looks like she caught a little elbow there.
She's still down, St. Andre.
She's tough.
31 points. 29 Saturday was her previous career high. Last week's OVC newcomer and player of the week. The graduate, whether she's a senior, transfer from the University of Kansas City. Reagan Grimes at the line said hello to his father, or her father rather, Reggie Grimes. We mentioned it earlier. Hunters Lane High School product here in Nashville. Played collegiately at the University of Alabama. Grimes with 25. She averages 9. Ravenwood High School product in nearby Williamson County. Going to have a lane violation, but Grimes makes it anyway. She's got 26.
Yeah.
The lead back at 6.
That's why I said when Malia Owens went out of the game, they're not going to lose very much because Reagan Grimes has done a masterful job scoring.
And one thing that Coach Kim Roseman does not want is the clock stopped, right?
Yep.
1:17 to play. TSU inbounding underneath its own basket. St. Andre is going to let one fly off the left wing. Good. She is having a game. 34 points, and it is a one-possession game with just over a minute to play. Anderson in the backcourt.
Tigers are just really hawking the basketball on defense.
Under a minute. One-possession game. Tennessee Tech up by 3. Cowart out on the perimeter, coming to get it Hurst. 10 seconds on the shot clock. She's got Webb on her. They get it to Grimes at the left elbow. She's going to pull up, and are they going to beat the shot clock? They do. In and out, no good on the three-pointer by Cowart. And with 35 seconds to go, TSU can tie it up.
Let them play.
30 seconds. 20 seconds on the shot clock. About an 8-second differential. St. Andre with the shot. Ball is loose. Webb trying to track it down. Can't. With 21 seconds to go, Tennessee Tech with the quick timeout, that will get them to throwing the ball in. They can move the ball in the last minute into the front court. Game reset. 21.3 as you see St. Andre with the right elbow shot. Webb kept it alive, or trying to keep it alive, just couldn't get there. Might have saved it, but it went to a Tennessee Tech player.
That's
and
right.
I believe she ended up in the lap of our athletics director, Dr. Mickey Allen, with the assist down there.
Well, she's in the L.A. Lakers seat. Is that that's what you call the NBA seat?
NBA seats.
Yeah. But I'm not sure. Let's see.
Referee Robert Swanigan over with us.
Reviewing the call on the floor on the out of bounds.
Okay. Yeah, we were seeing that if she saved it before, and here's the look. They are looking at the monitor. I think she got it in. However, did it bounce out? Foot? You really can't tell at that angle.
Close. It's close.
And then Dr. Mickey Allen and his crew.
Howard Gentry down there on the row as well.
Howard Gentry. Not surprised he's in one of the NBA seats.
But I'm not sure that ball was not tipped by Tennessee Tech before it went out of bounds.
I don't think the ball ever went out of bounds.
Yeah, if it did go out.
Well, and if it did go out, it was saved by a Tennessee Tech player. Watch the right foot. You get it there, not this one, but the next right foot down. Did the ball hit the line there? No. Is her right foot in bounds? Yeah. You can't tell if that's what they're looking at right now. You got to remember the call on the court is Tennessee Tech's ball, and it was ruled out of bounds ball there. And right foot, this is what they're looking at. Okay, if it was saved in, it was saved to Tennessee Tech.
So
now, we could be looking at clock issues as well. Game reset. 21.3 seconds to play. Tennessee Tech 81, Tennessee State 78. Possession arrow belongs to Tennessee Tech. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining. Coach Ty Evans instructing his crew. And over at the monitor, Natasha Brown, the referee, the crew chief, Jessica Christopher, and Robert Swanigan.
Well, instructions simple. Good defense, but don't foul. Not now.
And a different angle here as we look at it is Webb, right foot. There he touches the ball, the right foot. I don't think she was out of bounds.
No.
Or the ball, and then she went out of bounds.
But what we have not said, though, what hustle there by Nia Webb. You know, these young ladies have played outstanding basketball, got this lead cut down to one possession game, and they've done it with just great defense.
Well, it looked like as she was saving it, she sort of took her eye off the ball briefly and then had to recalibrate. And still at the monitor with 21.3 seconds to go. And they could be looking at the clock. It's 21-3. That's where we are. So that looks good.
Yeah.
Big one. Tennessee Tech 3-2, and TSU 2-3 in league play.
Yeah, I don't, and it's good to take a look at it, but I don't think that's the pivotal play of the game. I think that's yet to happen with 21 seconds left.
Tennessee Tech led it by 19 points, the biggest lead, 63-44, that coming midway through the third quarter.
Interesting move, and we've seen it before. St. Andre out of the game, Nia Hicks coming in, strictly for defensive purposes. If Tennessee State gets it back, then you'll see St. Andre come back in the game.
If they get it back on a dead ball situation.
Yeah.
All right. And referee Natasha Brown saying the call was confirmed. Tennessee Tech's basketball in the front court. St. Andre. Yeah, I mean, if they would have to call the timeout to get it in to the front court to get St. Andre back in the game with 21 seconds to go.
I was going to say Painter is the one that you want to watch because she's got the ability to drive inside.
Well, she just got fouled, and that is going to be just the fourth team foul. So, once again, I would assume TSU, if they don't go for the steal, will foul again to stop the clock. Hurst looking, gets it into Grimes, and the foul on the reach-in on Hicks. And that will be the double bonus. So 17.5 seconds remaining. And this one most likely will be decided at the free throw line if Tennessee Tech wants to walk out of here with the win. Reagan Grimes, 66% free throw shooter coming into this game. Tonight, Grimes 5 from 5 at the charity stripe with 26 points.
She's done just about everything right in this game.
Makes the first one. That makes it a two-possession game with 17.5 seconds to play.
And Tennessee State just made the offense-defense substitution with St. Andre coming back in the game.
Grimes makes both. Ty Evans with the timeout. That way, TSU will inbound it in the front court.
Yeah, and now this is the pivotal point in the game. Coach Ty Evans has pulled his ball club over. They trailed 83-78 with 17.5 seconds left. One thing you want to do is not necessarily time to take a do-or-die three-pointer, but you want to get a good shot at the bucket and then get another chance at defense.
17.5 seconds to go. Really don't need a three necessarily because you're going to have to eventually put them, and Tennessee Tech's going to have to miss some free throws if TSU's going to win.
Now, if you can get a three, that's great. But, if you got a pull-up jumper or layup, do it. Main thing, get points on the board.
14 seconds to go. They go down low to Parker, the Lady Tigers. Parker misses from point-blank range, and it's going to be off TSU. Parker could not have got a better look than that.
Yeah, right up underneath. She didn't use the backboard, just tried to put it in over the top of the rim, and it just didn't go.
Well, Kim Roseman is now going to ask for the timeout. Tennessee Tech, and Tech will then be able to inbound the ball. Two-possession game. Inside, you just look at Parker. Tough miss there.
Yeah. Again, if you can use the backboard underneath there, that's your best option because you get it in the square, you got a good chance for it to go in.
Out of bounds, prior to the timeout, is under review.
All right. The out of bounds prior to the timeout, and we saw what would happen after the Parker miss. That is now under review.
Now this is the pivotal point in the game because with 8.5 seconds left, if Tennessee State can get it back, now is the time I would try to orchestrate a three-point shot if you can get it.
First of two here tonight. We've had a dandy. Tennessee Tech got up by 19 midway through the third quarter, but TSU rallying down the stretch, cut it to 3. Under a minute, the one-possession game, back to 5.
Yeah, had a golden opportunity to really take this thing into overtime or even pull off a win, but just couldn't get it done.
83-78. Two-possession game.
Greg, sometimes situation like this, and here's the out-of-bounds play.
Parker with the miss underneath. And it looks like did the Tennessee Tech player reach it? We're going to find out right now.
The call on the floor was purple ball. That's reversed. It's going to be white ball, out of bounds on that baseline.
All right, thank you, Paul. Have you heard it from referee Robert Swanigan? The call has been reversed, and it will be TSU's ball underneath. Tennessee Tech will be rewarded their timeout. They won't have to use the timeout there because it is TSU's ball with 8.4 seconds. Once again, you do not need a 3 necessarily in this.
And now, though, we're going to see if Coach Ty Evans orchestrated a short 2-pointer or the 3.
Try to get it into Cole, and the turnover for the Lady Tigers, and Grimes is going to be fouled by Anaya Webb, but 4.7 seconds. This one pretty much in the books.
I don't think he orchestrated that. Tried to get it to Lyric Cole inside the free throw line, just couldn't make the pass happen.
Tennessee Tech going to improve to 8-9 overall, 4-2 in the OVC. As you see Reagan Grimes there from local Ravenwood High School makes the first 29 points. The Lady Tigers will fall to 5-11, 2-4. Just couldn't get the pass to Cole with the turnover there. And Grimes reaches the 30-point mark. And Ty Evans with 4.7 seconds is going to ask for his last timeout, where TSU will inbound it in the front court. TSU, once again, got down by 19, cut it all the way to 3 with under a minute. And then Tennessee Tech, where you figured they would close it out at the free throw line.
Yeah, they did, and it's been good shooting for the Golden Eagles at the line.
Tennessee Tech, 22 of 27 on free throws, 81%. 27 of 53 from the field. That includes 9 of 20 on three-pointers for 45. So the hot shooting, TSU 47%, 5 of 10 on threes, 13 of 21 for 61%. They could use 7 or 8 of those make those missed free throws.
That's right, indeed. And free throw shooting so important in any close game, and almost listed that one as a key in this one, but did not. But it was appropriate.
Tennessee Tech off Saturday at Eastern Illinois next Thursday. TSU Lady Tigers will hit the bus to Macomb, Illinois for a Saturday afternoon matchup at Western Illinois.
You talk about cold. That's a different definition of cold.
4.7 seconds to play. Parker will inbound it. Once again, not necessarily needing the 3, but St. Andre is going to take one from the top of the key, and she knocks it down. 37 points, the career high for St. Andre, coming off a 29-point performance. And Kim Roseman asked for the timeout to get the ball into the front court. You say, why? Let me tell you what, 4 points, a steal, a 3, and a foul on that 3. I know that's a lot.
Well, it's still,
but for a coach, she's got to guard against that with that timeout.
It's still a one-possession game.
No.
Well, 81.
4 is. I know what you're saying.
Okay.
You can score 6 on a trip, right? Or a 4.
Yeah.
But no, it's 4 is a 2-possession.
Yeah. Well,
but I know what you're saying.
If I'm a coach, I just let them play and go to the locker room.
Well,
that's what I do.
1 seconds. 1.6.
Yeah. Been a good game.
Coach Ty Evans had won 2 in a row here at Gentry Center. Tennessee Tech. St. Andre with that three-pointer. I tell you, 37 points for Sanaa St. Andre, the graduate out of Oakdale, Louisiana.
And it makes me wonder, on that last unsuccessful inbound pass that was destined for Lyric Cole, why didn't you go to St. Andre, let her take the three-pointer?
37 is the most scored by a player in the OVC women this season, thanks to OVC sports information guru Jose Garcia for that note, the former TSU sports information director. And the quick foul with 9/10 of a second to go. This one, the barn door has been open for a while, Albert. We just need to get the horses in.
And Secretariat just won't come in.
Well, and good for Ty Evans getting Sanaa St. Andre an ovation as she comes out of this game with 37 points. And once again, the most. KK Rodriguez at SIUE on December 3rd scored 34 against Northern Illinois. As Reagan Grimes with 31, 86-81 is the final. For Albert Dawson, I'm Greg Pogue saying so long from the Gentry Center in Nashville, where the final score was Tennessee Tech 86, Tennessee State 81. All games airing on the ESPN networks are streaming live and archived on the ESPN app. This has been a presentation